Boom, unexpected live, wasn't announced or anything. And why was that? Evening, Irina, good to see you. Well, the reason it wasn't announced is because we've got a little surprise giveaway coming up. And people are being a bit quick and leaving other people out of it. So we thought, well, if we didn't announce this one, they wouldn't have a clue. So they wouldn't get a chance. So anybody that's won a giveaway tonight, as in if you've won the egg or if you have won a box of bites, you cannot enter. Yeah, so you're out. You literally can't enter this one. But first of all, what we're going to do, we're going to bring in Coran Spice Freak Sloss. Because it's his usual slot of finding out what he's been up to and what he's discovered.
Yep. So this week I have a few from Alchemio Kitchen, which is Fergus Blair, who I believe joined the group relatively recently. This is the first one of them. You'll see, though, all of his packaging looks quite similar. It's all 4 different alchemic symbols. I believe it's first one's death, second one's salt, third one's fire, and fourth one is creation. So I'm not 100% sure on the last one because it's slightly different to the creation symbols I've been able to find online. And yeah, we have 4 different ones from him. And we'll go through them in just, I don't know, a rough approximation of some order.
How did you find them, or was it just because he joined the group?
I'm not sure if I found him just before or just after he joined the group, but either way, I found him here on Facebook. Yeah. So, one way or the other, it was either through the group or just before he joined the group through one of his posts. So, first one I'm giving a go is his jalapeno, lime, mustard, and turmeric, which you'll see has a slightly greeny yellow color.
Looks like a little jelly blob.
It's got a very creamy, smooth consistency to it. From the mustard, from its olive oil, from its vegetable oil, which gives it that emulsified, creamy consistency. And then you definitely taste the jalapeno, and it's green jalapeno, but you also get the parsley and mint herbs coming through, and a little bit of lime. And then the turmeric just really brings out the mustard. And then there's a little bit of soy sauce in there to give it a thoroughly sort of savory umami flavor to it. So this, as far as I'm concerned, is a perfect hot dog sauce. That's what I would suggest this for.
What was the name of that one?
Really rich, really savory. It doesn't have a proper name. It just says jalapeno, lime, mustard, turmeric.
It just basically labels the ingredients.
Yeah. So it doesn't label the soy that gives it that real richness on there. That's in the actual ingredients list on the back.
Fire reviews. You got an evening, guys, over on YouTube.
So yeah, it's not quite your standard mustard sauce because it really has that green chili flavor and that herby freshness and stuff. But it definitely is going to work with what you'd use that sort of creamy American mustard sauce on. And then if you're going for other sorts of sausages, though, I would recommend this one, the watermelon, cucumber, lemongrass, sugar, which works really well with grilled things. Because, well,
Kevin Tilly agrees here. Spot on. He had his with hot dogs.
Nice one, Melvin. This one you'll see has rather more of a sweet chili consistency to it. Oh, quick before I spill it. But you can also see the large chunks of, is that mint? I think that's mint. Yeah, it's presumably the mint and the lemongrass, actually. But you get that red fruit flavor from the watermelon. You get that freshness of cucumber. You get the freshness of the mint. And it really tastes like a garden cocktail. But it goes really well to sort of brighten up a rich grilled meat or something. So I'm sure you could do other things with it as well. I just haven't worked out what yet because these only came in the other day. That's that one. That one's not particularly hot. That one's just made with the generic red chili, but there is a little bit of a tingle. And, it's flavorful. It's nice.
Joe Chili Cuber Andrews, have I just read that? You have gaps appearing in your shelf?
Ooh. Better fix that. Right, next up, I'm going to go for the pineapple shiso leaf calamansi sugar. And I'm not sure if you'll all know what half of those ingredients are. But shiso is a Japanese herb that's sort of related to mint. Kind of a bit of a brighter, leafier, fresher taste. A little bit less actually minty. And then calamansi is a hybrid between a kumquat and a lime, which is, I think, Filipino. It's very zesty, very sort of fragrant citrus, very sharp as well. Kind of like grapefruit, but not quite. And that looks like that. You'll see it's sort of a consistency a little bit in between the other two.
It looks
And
like
there's
baby
no
food
ingredients
to me.
list on the label of this one.
It looks so smooth, it looks like baby food.
But it's fruity. It's definitely got that herbal quality from the shiso, and the mint element of the shiso goes very nicely with the pineapple. But also just the amount of fresh green that's coming through really is, oh, that's quite pleasant as well. And to me, this is one I'm going to pair with curries of just about all sorts, because you add that little bit of fruitiness to the curry, but you also add a really strong herbal overtone that will go very nicely with the herbs and spices in the dish already. And there is, again, a little bit of a savory element to this one from MSG and... is this the one that had sesame oil? Let me quickly check the ingredients list he sent me, because there isn't one on the bottle.
Yep, that's about it.
Oh, the sesame oil was in the next one. But yeah, that one, well, I'm definitely a fan of all of them so far.
Katie Smith says the pineapple one sounds lush. I think she's a fan of pineapple.
Pineapple is a good fruit. One of my favorites. Doesn't do my mouth any good when I have too much fresh pineapple, but it tastes delicious. So the next one is blueberry, miso, scotch bonnet, and mint. And if you know what miso is fermented soybean paste used in soups and stuff in Japan. And it seems like a very odd thing to pair with blueberry. But I've tried it before, and there is a little bit of fruitiness to miso that goes surprisingly well with the berries. And the berries get surprisingly rich and savory when you cook them down. So, knowing that, this kind of made sense to me, but I still wasn't quite expecting what I got when I tried it. Because this is not blueberry and miso, this is miso and blueberry. It is very much that fermented bean paste first, and then you got the fruity qualities in with it. It is rich, it is savory, it's going to go well on Asian dishes.
What would you pair that one with then?
Blueberry, maybe not so much. What would I pair that with? And it's going to go nicely into stir fries, definitely. And maybe my mapo tofu? I'm not sure quite what else, but... Ooh. I'm not entirely sure what sambal bajak is, but I could see some sort of sambal dish going nicely with this, definitely.
Well, we've got...
yes, James, very good.
We have a box of bites that was won earlier this evening. And Phil Blake decided that he would want to donate his box of bites to somebody that has never ever done the box of bites before.
Right. And there was something about the first person to post, if I remember rightly.
Right.
So you'll see I got a nice little boop in before anyone else.
Have you never done the box of bites?
I've never done the box of bites.
We we didn't notice that.
But according to my Facebook, it was a minute earlier than the next person to post.
But we didn't notice that, did we? That you'd never ever done the box of bites.
Right. Where are we going with this eyebrow raise? I'm concerned.
Where you should be.
Yeah, I'm very concerned.
You remember
What are you
at the
feeding
beginning
me?
we said we were going to give away a box of bites.
That you did.
Guess what?
What?
You must know where it's gone by now.
Am I actually getting the nemesis or something?
Nah, you got a box of bites, mate.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
You won a box of
Sorry,
bites.
you were suggesting that it was going somewhere else, and I was concerned.
You were getting
Very
nervous
concerned.
there, weren't you? Because I kept pulling the nemesis out earlier on.
Yeah.
No, you did. You won yourself a box of bites. So don't panic there.
Nice. Well, I'll have to do those on a live at some point.
That's what we're opening.
I
It's
do
why
have
he was
another
looking for
live
somebody
coming
that
up.
had never done a box of bites before. And well done, Phil Blake, and thank you for donating those.
Thank you. I do have another live coming up, though, probably, because I was sent a whole bunch of small samples along with these Alchemio Kitchen ones that probably need a quick review. So that may well be Wednesday when his crowdfunding campaign goes live, if he tells me ahead of time where that crowdfunding campaign is going to be. 'Cause I have asked him and he hasn't got in touch yet.
Well, we'll see where that one goes.
Yep.
But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to message Adele your address so that we know where to send that box of bites. We'll stick in a little note from Phil. Blah, blah. You can dedicate it to Phil when you do them. Because that would be interesting.
I remember. I will absolutely give him a mention.
While you're crying.
I genuinely don't know much about the bites, so I don't know how bad they're going to be.
Nah, they're all right till you get, well, opening them. Come on, you're joking. They're all right, mate. I'm going to get myself out of here. I'm going to say thank you once again.
Just what's in them?
Chocolate.
Fair enough. That's all you want to tell me. That's fine. I'll find out.
I know you'll find out. So, with that, I'm going to shoot off and say thank you very, 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 very much for showing us what you've been up to and what you've found this week.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
But I'm going to shoot off and say, well, happy Easter, everybody.
Happy Easter, everybody.
That was Coran Sloss. That was me, and I'll be here.